Hello, welcome to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. I hope you get pretty inspired today as I take you through my dining room tour. This is part 9 in my series of Christmas 2018. So please come with me. You'll notice going into my dining room, I have these little wreaths in gold with just a couple of ornaments hanging from them. Love them so much, and I think it adds a really festive, pretty touch to my dining room. And when you entered my dining room, you saw my table. And I told you before that I don't use this dining room for anything but to decorate. I know that sounds silly. It's not a very big room. And so, I really don't do anything but decorate this table, and I love it so much. This particular sleigh and Santa and reindeer, these are really, they're probably about 15 years old. I got them at Costco actually a number of years ago, and they're fabulous. You'll notice that I have a Pier 1 string of lights and some little tea light holders as well. Not that I have them on right now. I've added some trees, really pretty trees from Bowering. Got those last year. And these gorgeous trees this year, look at how gorgeous they are. These are at HomeSense this year, and they're absolutely fabulous. I also add some table scatter. Look at these. These look like little pieces of ice with some gold on them that fit this table beautifully. And these little gold, they're just plastic, but my goodness, look at how they're like little nuggets of gold. It looks like Santa is on a nugget of gold before he goes off to deliver gifts to children. You watch me decorate this particular tree, and I just love this whole vignette here. I'd like to talk a little bit about this picture that's on the wall. It's so pretty. This picture, the artist is John Newby, and he's a Canadian artist. He's just fabulous, and I saw that picture a number of years ago and knew I had to have it. My girlfriend Janet and I both have this picture, and when I tell you that this particular little girl looks just like my eldest daughter when she was that age, that's why I had to get this picture, because it reminds me so much of her. I used to dress her in clothing very much like that, little sort of smocky dresses. They were so gorgeous. And look how carefully she's putting that angel on the tree, and of course that's how she helps decorate the tree very, very carefully. How pretty is that? You'll notice I have a cake stand here, and on the cake stand I have another cake stand. So I wanted to bring that cake stand up so I could put some tea lights underneath. I don't have them lit this evening, but I'll certainly have them lit, when I have people over. And then I have my favorite little shoe candlesticks. Those are Patience Brewster. Absolutely love them. If you go up, you'll see my light fixture, and you'll notice that I have some little angels at the top. I have some gold glitzy garland at the top as well. I'm just sort of peeking out, and these really pretty glass stars. Just try to do something special with that light fixture to make it look a little pretty. My garland is loaded. I love to load garland to the max. I start my garland with ribbon. This actually has some green ribbon in it, believe it or not. You can barely see it, I know. And then I've looped double garland, this glitzy garland and or ribbon I should say, and this plain gold ribbon. I have some ceramic ornaments, little Santas on here, some pretty little glitzy reindeer. I've seen these actually at the dollar store, believe it or not, in silver. They're so pretty. These ones are gold, of course. You'll notice I really like, to have a number of the ornaments hanging quite low off of the garland so that you have a whole variety of things to look at. I've got snowflakes that are standing up in the garland. Look how pretty is that? If you can get stuff to stand up. It's nice. These particular snowflakes are at Canadian Tire. They're there again this year. I've had them for a number of years. They work so well on garland because they can stand up. If you've got good enough garland, you can actually get them to stand up in your garland. You'll notice I didn't put a bow on the top of this particular garland. I just decided it didn't need one. There was enough stuff going on above the china cabinet. I've got that really pretty Santa. I've had him for years and years. My memory is that I also got that at Costco with a really cute little girl angel beside him. And on the other side, of course, he has a sack full of ornaments. Inside my china cabinet, you'll notice I don't take the china out, but what I do is I just add some inexpensive glass balls inside of some of the glassware inside the cabinet, and that works nicely as well. Just looks pretty inside. I don't have to put any on the top shelf. I used to, but you can't see it, so there's really no point. Over on the other side, you'll notice I have, again, a cake plate, because I like to decorate with cake plates. And I have this Santa, because on the other side on the cake plate, there were some little gold, almost little balls that are actually painted in. I didn't like that this one didn't have any adornment, so all I did is I just took a little metal wreath that has some little glass, they're actually plastic beads, and I just put that on top to sort of fancy that up a little bit. Underneath, I've added 3 of these gorgeous ceramic crown tea light holders. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. And again, just some more Christmas balls. You know, this is a perfect thing. If you don't have a whole lot of ornaments and you just want to add a little something without costing a lot of money, just get one of these ornament holders and put inexpensive gold balls on them, or any color ball that you want, any kind of ornament. This just, look how pretty it looks. It just adds to the overall effect of this vignette. Added another little matching plate, and of course, because I love angels so much, I've got the little angels in there. And you'll notice these little plates I actually have on the wall. That's how much I love these little plates. I think they're so pretty. I bought them at Home Sense a number of years ago, and I thought I'd find 2, and then I'd find 2 more, and so at the end of the day, I ended up with 6 of them and love them so much. Over here, you'll see that that's one of the wreaths that I created. Now this particular wreath, I started with a mask. Not Christmassy at all. Get a picture of my daughter, who's so beautiful, in the mirror. I started with this mask. Look how gorgeous that mask is. It's got some pinks and some creams and some golds. When I bought it, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but look at how wonderful it looks in that particular wreath. This is just mesh, lots of ribbon, some gold picks, a few little, pink and gold little baubles, some wonderful crystals hanging in there as well. Just so pretty. And then some lights that are stars, so pretty. And then a few other picks here and up at the top. And of course, all the way around the mirror, I have this pitberry garland. It's so pretty. I keep it up all year because it is so pretty. And I also keep these stockings up all year because, as I've said before, if you saw my fall videos, these are so me that I have to have them up all year. Over here, you will notice that I decorate a tree with Swarovski ornaments. Not all of those ornaments are mine. Some of those belong to our daughters. but we have been taking care of them since my daughters received them. My dad and his wife Pam gift us each one of these every year, and because my girls were moving and they were afraid that somehow they would, you know, get broken or whatever, they didn't want to pack them and unpack them. So I have them and they've let me keep them for this season, and then now that they each have their own home, I'm sure they'll be taking them back right after Christmas. But look at how beautiful they are, and look at how they glisten in the light. I also have two of these. You're only going to get to see one of them because I don't think we'll take you to the other corner of the room. But I have two of these really pretty lanterns, those little angel lanterns that light up and glisten, and they're so pretty when it's dark at night. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And look how beautiful it looks underneath this Trisha Romance print. Just so pretty how all of the colors come together, all of the golds and the creams come together with little pops of pink because, you know, pink is my favorite color. When my good friend Melissa would come into this room, as I told you in the last video, she just absolutely loved everything in this room. She always said to me, Shelley, I don't know how you do this. I just don't know how you do all of this. And I'd say, well, you know, it takes some time. There's no doubt about it. Take a look at what I do in the window, for instance, because I want the eye to go in all different places, right? And I'd say to her, you know, if you pick up some larger ornaments like this, and I decided to do 3 on one side and 2 on the other, and initially this is all I had, and then one day I walked into a store and I saw this and I went, oh, that'll be perfect to drape, you know, between these 2 or these 5 stars, and look how pretty it looks. I always think I'm going to put something up in that window, but I haven't found the perfect thing yet because it has to look good from the outside and from the inside. So at some point I may find something perfect and something will go up there, but clearly nothing has gone up there yet. I really hope you have enjoyed taking a look at the way in which I decorate our dining room. Again, even though we never eat in it, we've been in this house for more than 20 years, and if we've eaten in this dining room like 24 times, that would be a lot. We tend to eat around the kitchen table, A, because there's more room, and B, because that's just what my family has always done. Anyway, I hope to see you again. Wait until you see, pretty soon you're going to see what I've done with Arlene. I have joined up with Arlene and Kim in their challenges, and so next week you're going to take a look at what I've done with a cozy corner, and I think you're going to love it because it's off the wall, it's totally unexpected, and I hope you come back, and I hope you can't wait to see it because I can't wait to show you. If you have not already done so, please subscribe, click the bell so you get notification, and give me a thumbs up because you know I like that. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.